just start by reconnecting to your body, how it feels right now. If it hurts anywhere, if you carry feelings of stress or of peace, just register everything that feels physically and mentally right now. What do you carry with you into this meditation? What is lingering? Now, notice your posture. You can imagine a supporting hand just between your shoulder blades. You can imagine a string that's attached to your head, especially the back of your head. Gently pulling it up, which means that you will get a double chin, just ever so slightly. But in this position, you will have the most possible space between your cervical vertebrae. Try to find a balanced posture where you don't have to put in a lot of effort. A posture which you can rest in, but keeps you upright all the same. Just notice your shoulders, and if they're feeling tense or if they're feeling relaxed, if they are tense, just notice that. Don't fight it. Welcome it. Embrace it. And let your body sort it out. Now bring your attention to the surface you're sitting on. How does that surface feel? Is it gentle and welcoming, or the opposite? Do you trust it? If you don't, if there is a little more trust that you can give to the thing that's carrying you right now, let it have all of you. Trust that it will carry you. And just now, you will not have to carry yourself. You have nothing to achieve. You are just being with you in life right now. With being right now. Start to notice your breath. Do not change it, but try to register every little detail in your breath. As if you were an alien that suddenly get a human body and you haven't even opened your eyes yet, but you have an experience of what it's like to be inside your body. What would someone who's completely new to that and to its breathing experience and feel right now? Imagine what breathing would be like for someone who had never breathed before. Becoming aware of our breath is a great way to access the rest of our body. We spend so much time up in our heads and our body is really quite neglected most of the time. By becoming aware of what's happening in our body right now is so beneficial. In several ways. One can also view the upper body as a bottle which is being filled and emptied when we breathe. Starting with the bottle being full and slowly empty when we breathe out. Don't think about the inhale just yet. Just let it happen. And on your exhale, imagine this bottle being emptied. Even though this is a very simple task to do, it can really, really feel relieving. It can make your inner mind and soul lighten up. And stressful of you. Imagine that when you get to the bottom of the bottle, you connect to the ground. It's almost like you're growing roots down, getting stable and connected. Sometimes this simple thing can help us get connected to that we're a part of humanity and living on this planet, that we're not an object whirling around in the atmosphere on a solitary orbit. You're a part of something bigger. And when you feel comfortable with doing this on the exhale, you can add the inhale too. So feel your bottle being filled right at the top, up to your head. If you want, you can imagine it flowing out of you like a fountain or up in the sky. Slowly but beautifully. Connect to the sky and connect to the ground. You're a part of both. Notice what you're feeling when you do this. What is happening to your emotions? What is happening in your body, in your nervous system? Do you feel something special in your palms? Somehow, being present like this can make our palms feel very vital and almost electrical. You can rest in this breathing. Let it carry you. Give yourself over to it. Your body knows how to breathe. You gotta trust that your body does that. And do not manipulate it. Flow with it. Experience it. And let it soothe you. So many hours of the day, we only breathe down the upper part of our lungs. And when we do breathe deeply and fully down, it's almost like a massage for your inside. You feel your ribcage expand. And also your sides. In this state, you are focusing on one thing, but when you are present, you can let that go as well. Most of the times we need something to bring us back to ourselves and back to the present. And when we are there, we can enjoy resting in our awareness. This form of meditation is called open awareness and differs from mindfulness because what you do is that you embrace the same way as you would have looked and taken in a beautiful sunset. You zoom out or zoom in back into the back of your head or back of your mind, and you feel all thoughts and things that happen inside of you from a distance. The goal is never for the mind to be silent. Only calmer. And when you rest as awareness, you watch everything come. You don't attach to it. You observe it, and you observe it go away. Almost like slowly floating leaves on a creek. You can rest here with no focus on anything, but resting in the present. Resting with your awareness. feel a thought getting hold of you, gently let it go. To not be hard on yourself. Just let it go. Don't place value in the fact that it happened. Notice that it happened and zoom back out. Just rest as awareness. And let it do you good. Sometimes doing this almost tastes sweet on my tongue. It can sometimes feel like satin over my skin, or like someone is holding my mind in a hand which I can rest in. This is the place where I experience God the most. When I feel closest to them. Because just existing in their presence is our purpose. And it fills me with light and hope and gratitude. It helps me let go of things that do not serve me. And embrace all the things that make me a better person, more humble, more loving, more present. Rest as awareness.